So I just watched Mortal Kombat the movie that came out this year for the second time, and after watching it and kind of actually going deep into the movie, I realized that the movie is not very good now, and also I still think that the 1995 movie is actually better than the new movie that came out this year. And you might be confused because when I first see you, I said that this movie is better than the 1995 one. After watching the original and then watching the new one, I realized that the new movie, although it has some things I love, unfortunately, there's some things that bring it down really bad. So, the main problem with the movie is the plot. I don't like the plot. It makes zero sense. What happened is just Earth Realm has lost 9 tournaments. They have one more tournament to win, and they have to get these random fighters who could potentially save the Earth and just fight in the tournament. That plot is simple. It makes a lot of sense. What happened to that? Apparently now you have to have like a stupid dragon tattoo or whatever on you, and apparently once you unlock some sort of cheat bullshit, it gives you a superpower. That is dumb. It is so stupid. I don't know why they did that. Another problem, it was the pacing. The opening scene in the movie of Scorpion's origin was beautiful, perfect. It was the greatest way to open a movie, and I thought that Scorpion might be the main character. But the second he went to hell, or whatever, he teleported away, the movie just kind of went downhill because Scorpion doesn't show up until the very end of the movie, and the way he shows up is very, very fucking stupid. I did not like that at all. And apparently, and also, I don't like the fact that this Cole Young character, or generic male character, is the sort of, descendant of Scorpion. I just don't think that works at all. It's so dumb. I did not like it. I mean, the armor was cool, but I didn't care. And also, the problem with the movie is that the characters. Now, Kano, he was arguably and also the best part of the whole movie. He pretty much carried the second act. Unfortunately, all the other characters around Kano were either forgettable or boring. And that sucks because I love Liu Kang, I love Kung Lao, I love Sonya, I love Jax. But they're not really, they just don't have anything to do at all. They're not giving any interesting arcs, they don't really learn anything, they're kind of just there, and they're most just pushed aside. And I don't like that. I'm like, I don't find them memorable because the movie doesn't really give us time to actually develop these characters and learn more about them. So in the end, who cares that they even die? I mean, seeing Kung Lao die kind of sucked, but at the same time, I didn't care because the movie didn't really develop him at all. So it wasn't really that emotional as I thought it would be. And the only character that does get development is the generic, boring character that no one fucking cares about, which is Cole. And Shang Tsung. I really did not like this version of Shang Tsung. Why? He's not memorable. He's a generic bad guy. He's not really given anything to do other than send his henchmen do his own bidding, and that sucks. The reason why the Shang Tsung from 1995 movie was way better is because he was interesting, had very really cheesy but awesome lines, and it was just really fun to see in general, and was played by a better actor. So there's that. And what else was the problem in the movie? Oh yeah, I don't get Raiden. Raiden is a total dick in this movie. He doesn't do jack shit at all. And yet in the end of the movie, he teleports Shang Tsung away and says he talks too much. I'm like, dude, you could have done that when he was around your temple or whatever. Why did you do that before? Raiden, you have the power to teleport him away. So why didn't you just do that before? It was so dumb. And the way Jax gets his metal arms, oh my fucking god, it is so stupid. He has weak metal arms in the beginning, and then when it comes to that chi unlocking bullshit, his arms get upgraded, and apparently that's how he got his arms, and it's just so dumb. In the original timeline, it was way more simple. He just simply, or there's two versions of it. He either lost his arms from Ermac because he got ripped out, and the special force had to put some metal arms in it because he just lost his regular arms, or in the original timeline, he felt that his regular muscular arms were not enough to fight off against the forces of Outworld, so of course he asked for the cybernetic implants, which gave him the cybernetic arms. Simple as that. Why can't we just go with the thing that makes more sense than some stupid sheep bullshit? And also, the team in the movie didn't feel like a team. Now, one of the reasons why the 1995 Mortal Kombat movie worked so well was because of the characters. They went through arcs, and they just felt like an actual team when they were around. And they actually had good chemistry between each other, and we actually got to know more about them. And every single one of them went through an arc. Liu Kang obviously only went to the tournament just so he can kill Shang Tsung. By the end of the movie, he kind of gets over it and even offers Shang Tsung to live. Johnny Cage in the beginning of the movie is a cocky asshole who, despite acting like he's not afraid of anything, deep down he's very, very fucking afraid of who he's fighting against. But at the end of the movie, he learns to overcome his fears and decides to, battle for the one thing and put his life on the line to try and save the one person he really cares about the most, which is Sonya. Sonya in that movie was kind of like a lone wolf. She just kind of wanted her own thing. She really didn't want any help at all from any of the other fighters that are next to her. But by the end of the movie, she learns that working as a team is not actually a bad thing. It's actually a good thing, and it's not bad at all. And also, Raiden's not a fucking dick in the movie, so there's also that. And although yes, seeing the fatalities and the action was okay, the other problem with the movie was the action. It was too many quick cuts, and it was just kind of like a little bit, giving a little bit headache. And I was just kind of like I didn't know what the hell was going on sometimes. And also, apparently the director of this movie, Simon McKidd, yeah, is his first movie, and it really, really fucking shows. I'm sorry, but this movie kind of shows this is his first movie. I'm sorry. There's still some good parts. Unfortunately, the flaws of the movie bring it down and make it really forgettable. Like, after watching the movie, after 1 week, I kind of just forgot about it. I mean, it was a fun time in theater. Then thinking about it more and more, the movie just kind of got worse for me. It got worse and worse, and I realized that my first review was kind of a bit idiotic because I didn't know what I was talking about. I mean, I did, but I kind of showed into the movie more, and then actually wrote a review about it. But now that I watched the movie a second time, kind of analyzed it a lot deeper, I realized the movie is not that good. And that the original Mortal Kombat movie from 1985 is still hands down the best Mortal Kombat movie. It doesn't have fatalities, and it's not gory as the new one, but a simple plot and good character development, and in general good characters make the movie up for me. And I prefer that more than just blood and gore. It was still cool seeing the blood and gore, as Mortal Kombat should be bloody and gory as hell. But if the movie's plot is not that good and is very, very fucking messy, and the characters that are in the movie are not interesting, and we don't know jack shit about them, then I'm not gonna like the movie. Even if it has the thing that makes the Mortal Kombat games very fun, as you need to have good characters and a good plot to keep the movie going. Unfortunately, the new movie didn't really have that. Whereas the original 1995 movie did, and I prefer that over the new one. So that was my second review of the Mortal Kombat 2021 movie, and this is my final opinion on it. It's not good. Original is way better. So yeah, there's that. And thank you for watching my video, by the way. Thank you very much.